What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded, and today is Motivational Monday. It's been a hot minute, but it is Motivational Monday, and I do have something for you today. Bit of a homework assignment. Not really motivating, but it is if you're interested in change. If you're interested in change, this homework assignment is quite important. You know what an AED is? An AED is a device that is used to restart the heart or to reset the heart when the heart goes into defib, which is it gets the irregular heartbeat going. It's basically a heart attack. Your heart's fluttering and can't gain its rhythm. You use an AED device. That's, you see them in the doctor shows. A lot of times you'll see them where they say clear and they hit a shocker. And they say, bump it up to 170 joules, clear, and they hit the button. That's an AED. An AED is a critical device for job safety, and it's one that there's a petition going around from change.org to require accessible AEDs on all construction sites. And I think it's very important because a few weeks ago, we had a brother pass away on a job site where access to an AED might have saved his life. And we don't know that for sure. But the fact that an AED was not available immediately certainly didn't help. So this petition was started online, and I think it's valid. I think it's vitally important. And I hope that others find the same importance in it and will sign the petition and share the petition so that we can garner as many signatures as possible. More signatures means more influence, more effect. Who knows? We get enough signatures, man, OSHA might mess around, turn around, and mandate this thing on all projects. But I want to read you the first-hand account. On August 12th, 2022, all right, I'm just going to read from the petition. I am reaching out on behalf of all of our brothers and sisters as a member of Local 26 and the Renew Initiative. Sadly, on Monday, July 25th, we lost a brother who, with the aid of a contractor-supplied AED, could have survived. We all know what an AED is and how to utilize one, as it is covered in our required first aid and CPR training. On July 25th, I went to work like any other day, except it was not an ordinary day. As we funneled into the large event space, which is under construction, for our weekly safety stand down, the chit-chat was quickly turned to silence as Brother William Campbell's arms flailed back and he went unconscious. Union brothers standing directly next to him quickly jumped into action looking for some sign of breath or a heartbeat. Neither were detected, and almost immediately CPR was being performed. Those who were not helping were asked to leave. Thinking back to my CPR training, I knew that when CPR is being performed, 911 must be called and an AED must be found. The sooner the better. I ran through the crowd, downstairs 2 floors, searching for any sign of an AED. There were none posted along any central areas. I went outside the medic office, nothing. The doors were locked. I moved on, thinking there might be one near the hoists. Nothing. As I came around the corner, EMTs were arriving, breaking through the job site fences. Fellow employees cleared a path as I opened the stairwell door, waving over to the first responders. By this time, it is believed that it was already too late for Brother William. Next thing I knew, Brother Bill was being rolled out on a gurney with an automated CPR machine hooked up to his body. It was incredibly hard to watch. A coworker, a brother, and a fellow man roll by, lifeless. The only movement being created by a machine. The lack of urgency at this point made it clear of Brothers Campbell's fate. Hundreds of us returned to work shocked with what we had just seen. I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that had an AED been available or accessible, our brother may have survived. However, they are not readily accessible or available on all construction projects. It is our responsibility as tradespeople to ensure the safety of each and every worker, to uphold a standard that goes above and beyond when it comes to safety, workmanship, and skill. Currently, there is no OSHA standard regarding AEDs on a job site. In one study, researchers looked at 250 patients who had suffered a first heart attack or other type of heart event. Heart patients were more likely to have physically demanding jobs. If your job as an electrician is not considered physically demanding, I think you have a very cake job. Most electrical jobs are physically demanding. They concluded that having a physically less demanding job was associated with a 20% lower risk of a heart event. It is our duty to care for and assist in any way possible all of our brothers and sisters. Survival from cardiac arrest doubled when bystanders stepped in to use a publicly available automated external defibrillator, or an AED. With support from the Renew Initiative, we aim to give every member the peace of mind and potentially life-saving support that an AED can offer. In a life and death scenario, an AED must be readily available and accessible for anyone on the job site to use. On July 26th, the general contractors swore there were AEDs on site at the time of the incident and that they would order more and make them accessible. It has been over 10 days and I have yet to see one. I have yet to be informed of where they are located. Saying there is an AED available is a practice of insurance and protection for the general contractor. There is no assurance to the livelihood of the men and women on the job. How can we trust that there are AEDs on site when the moment it mattered, they were nowhere to be found? When William Campbell, our friend, a father, a husband, could have had life-saving support, we need mandatory, readily accessible AEDs. We have formed a subcommittee to lead this task. Starting with our local, we are pushing for mandatory contractor-provided AEDs on all job sites. With the support from our Local 26 members, we have the potential to call for a tri-state or a federal law regarding the requirements for an AED on all job sites. As skilled electrical workers, we are constantly performing physically demanding tasks as well as undertaking work-related stressors. Add in emotional stress, anxiety, or traumas to that, and construction workers are placed in one of the highest risk categories of cardiovascular injuries. It is time for change. We represent our fallen construction workers and their families. Lives are being lost, and we have the potential to set a new standard and save lives. This issue goes beyond the union. All construction workers deserve the access of life-saving devices on the job site. Survival rates for a cardiac event more than double if an AED is utilized while waiting for EMTs. Gyms are required to have AEDs due to the physical nature of the environment. Construction workers are in constantly poor conditions, have physically demanding tasks, and are exposed to extreme temperatures on both sides of the scale. We hope to see general contractors for all construction sites provide accessible AEDs. Sincerely, Logan, IBW Local 26 brother, Logan K. Valley. He sourced his petition with links that will take you to the statistics that matter. And I think this was incredibly powerful, a story to tell. I'm very saddened that he had to live through this experience. I'm very saddened for Brother Campbell and his family. I'm very saddened for anyone who passes away doing work. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. But this petition is important. And I would hope that everyone who sees this video, you already know, if you're watching this, you're union-minded, sign the petition. Sign the petition, share it with your friends, and let's get as many signatures as possible. Let's get 200,000 signatures on this thing. Let's make it blow up. It's important for everyone who works in construction, for all of our brothers and sisters at Local 26 and our siblings at 26, and for all of our siblings in construction, period. There's no excuse. So put your name down, put a reason for why you're signing it, and let's get it cracking. I'll put a link to the petition in the description box of this video. And please, it ain't gonna take but a moment to sign it and share it. All right? It's the least you can do. And I hope you do it. Let's keep in mind the fight's not left and right, it's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. Peace.